Hello, friends. How are you? Were you worried about me? I bet you were. Is she coming? I'm here. How are you? Hello. Exciting night. My cords are all wrapped up here, so let me figure it out. How we doing? First off, let me know. Can you hear me? Everything working? And then we'll get right into it. How are we doing? Oh, you can see me. Yay! Hi, friends. So, just a second. You know what it's like with the electronics. The cords are all tangly. So I see my friends here on YouTube and I see my friends here on the Facebooks. So now that I have unraveled my cord, let me just put it behind my camera. There we go. Hello, my friends. This is an exciting evening. If you are new here, hello. My name is Vicki Boutin and I'm super excited. I put clothes on to match, print shop, my latest collection with American Crafts, and we're going to be going through the collection. I realized, like all of the things, this year has been a crazy thing with getting product on time. So there are a few items I don't have live in person, but I printed photos of, and then when I get them, I will share them with you guys. How are you doing? Let's see. I think there's just a second, like always. I had to block a user because they see all of the ladies on here and then they want a girlfriend. Sorry, we're crafting right now. We don't have any time for that business. How we doing tonight? Hi, Laura. Hi, Nancy. I think this is going to be one of your favorite collections. I don't know, Nicole. It could be. I feel like I really love this one. And as always, I can't wait to share it with you guys. You always are showing up for me. You're amazing. I love it. So I'm very excited to be here tonight, as you can tell. Gotta take my deep breath and get ready to present my latest baby. So let me welcome you again. Hello, I'm Vicki Boutin. I love to do mixed media art and paper craft, and I have a collection or collections that come out with a company called American Crafts, which is huge, does lots of amazing things, and I am very lucky to be under the umbrella with all of my friends there at American Crafts. And tonight is the kind of fall collection. It's not necessarily fall themed. I don't do really themed collections, but it does have a little bit of a warmer color palette comparatively to my last non-holiday collection, which was Sweet Rush, which was like sugary sweet and awesome. And I love that. And now this one is like the mature sister, right? The more polished. It's Posh Spice. Tonight is Posh Spice. Last one was maybe Baby Spice. I don't know, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to share it with you. If you haven't already and you're new here, make sure that you've subscribed on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button and set the reminder bell so you don't miss when I go live or post any new videos. I share lots of fun content, and we do normally go live every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time to make art. And if you're on Facebook, make sure that you like and follow the artist page so you don't miss any information there. And thumbs up is always super helpful. So get that all out of the way, and we're going to get right into it. So any questions before we get started? You love my top? I threw on something that would look good with print shop. I try to match the collection, right? Vicki, I'm going to need extras of this collection. Yeah, I think a lot of people. So what's fun is I always do a class kit so that we can create, because I create the collection, and then it's fun if you like my style and how I craft with it. Then you can join me on a weekend where we sit and we make an album, and we make layouts and we make cards. So that will be going live at 9:00 tonight on vickiboutin.com. And the other thing is, as I always say, but then go to all of your favorite scrapbook stores and make sure you buy extra, because we use everything in those kit bags. There's nothing left over for Friday Night Lives, which I will be getting into this and Evergreen and Holly moving forward as soon as the collection gets here, because I don't have everything yet. And then I'm going to be sending it to my design team. And if you like to play along with the crafting on Friday nights, you're going to want extra. So I always say, I don't sell open stock of these items. I just sell the kit because I love to support my independent stores and scrapbook.com and Cherry on Top and wherever you guys shop. Okay. So I just want you to know, thank you for supporting me. This is how I make my living. And I very much appreciate that you guys are always there to show up for me and to offer your love and support. And then, like I said, make sure that you are doing the same for all of those amazing independent retailers that carry my collection. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Print shop. Are you guys excited? Any questions before I flip the camera? Hi, Sarah Miller House, amazing crafter out there. It's good to see you here. I think we have lots of friends that are newer here too tonight. So always leave a comment. We love to hear that. I am going to be doing 2 giveaways tonight. So you're going to want to make sure that you comment, and then I am going to make sure I give you the details on that. I'm so excited. I just got to get my head in the game, right? So let's flip the camera and get started. And we are going to, let's make sure I'm looking here because that it's all in the screen. There, we're good. Oh, the monarch butterflies are gathering at Lake Erie. That's amazing, Denise. I would love to see that. Okay, let's go to the other camera. There we go. Oh my goodness. Are you excited for this one? So let's fix the light. Got to do a few little things. Hello, Paula. How are you, my sweet friend? Who else is here? Hi, Deb. There, I think that is better. Oh, my goodness. I'm so excited for this. So to give you kind of a background on Print Shop. So I wanted to do things. We love color study. And I love things that are linear and artsy. So there's a lot of that going on here. So Print Shop is kind of the concept. Let me cut this just a second. You will be so proud of me because I already did this. So here's kind of our color palette for Print Shop. We have greens and some beautiful yellowy colors, and then some salmony peachy colors, which I love because it is kind of like a fall vibe, but it isn't like leaves and I don't know, pumpkins. It's not that kind of jam because I like this to work for longer than beyond just the holiday season, if that makes sense. So I'm just adjusting so I can sit down now and go through it. Oh, there's black in there. You can see it right there, black and navy. And navy is like, right? Navy is the new black. So let's talk about it. So Print Shop, it literally, when we go through, you're going to see, it's going to kind of come together, the thought process that goes into it. But I wanted something that was kind of scrapbooking, artsy themed, but not full on. And I love fun and funky titles. And I have to say, Melissa knocked it out of the park with a logo for this one. I'm going to have to get some stickers or something made with that Print Shop on there. So I'm going to look at that next. I might do those tonight. So that'll be fun, right? That we could put in with the kit bags, a little Print Shop sticker. So I love it. So I have done the color matching as close as I could. I find that I need to say, hey, Mr. Holtz, I want a navy. I can't wait, like a bluey black. And then the other thing that I've realized that I want is like a smokier turquoise. Because, I'm just going to order that up. But this is kind of the palette that I think will match very nicely with this collection. Fossilized amber, shabby shutters, saltwater taffy, peeled paint, abandoned coral, selvage patina, barn door, evergreen bough, hickory smoke, and chip sapphire. So these are all in the oxides, but look at palette is done already, guys, right? Would the new Mariner work? It might. I'll test that out as well, Catherine. It might, but it probably would work nicely, but we need like a really navy black, but I will try that. I will try that one because, yeah, I'll do another sample. I have to find mine. It's sitting all pretty when the new one came, but I love the palette. So I like to always start with the papers because this is, you know, where I think let's start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start, right? So with my collections, I love pieces that we can cut apart. You know that when we get in here, there will definitely be papers that are all meant for fussy cutting, right? It is going to be a lot of fun. So let's get started with the first one. And this one is called Print Shop 3x4s. I wonder where I got that one, right? Hello, Chastity. How are you? Chastity is one of my amazing friends at American Crafts that is a salesperson, and I love everything that she does. So look at, I can't, no peeks. Got to put it aside, and then I'll pull it out as we need it because I feel like we've got to focus on one paper at a time. Is anybody's feed frozen? Just make sure that, let's start the one thing we always talk about, go over your gear, like when you hover over the screen, and just make sure you're set at 720p. If you're having problems with your feed, sometimes you go out and come back in, and that can fix the problem, okay? But I can see it on my screen, so I think we should be good. But yeah, definitely check your resolution or go out and come back in. So this is a 3x4. So I love ampersands because I find we can build fun titles or put journaling around it. This one is one of our little cheat cards that can be cut apart into titles. So document, collect, remember, gather, record. The camera. Oh, I love the camera in this one. But you know, I'd have cameras and everything, like 20 of them. I love that because, right, we put photos on here. I need cameras. So the camera is in black for Natalie, and then a little spot that you could journal or put a little mini photo or embellishments. And then fun little tag, noteworthy with the pencils, which I'm absolutely digging in this collection. Super fun. And then this one I love because you can use it vertically or horizontally. Focus on the good. Today we, and then you can go and journal in here. Happening today. Another one that can be used vertically or horizontally. A vertical or a horizontal card. This is the good life and live in wonder. Isn't that fun? I love the color palette in this one. So that's the front of the 3x4s. And then look at the back. Isn't it beautiful? So, and then of course, our barcodes, the UPC strips. Can you see it? Cameras. So there's never any waste, right? We'll find purpose for everything. And there was a lot of thought that went into the back sides of the 3x4s because when we get to the albums, so this is Evergreen and Holly. Oops, knocking stuff over, which I just have started with this one. But just to give you an idea, it kind of matters when you can see the back and front sides of your 3x4s, right? So when I put it in there, I want to have a pattern on the back side that I don't have to put double paper into the pocket pages. We can just put a photo on here or embellish. So a lot of thought goes into all the A sides and the B sides of all of these collections. And you know, I love my 6x8 albums. So get that out of the way. And then it's a beautiful green and teal. It can be used like cardstock, great for layering. And then it has this kind of vibe that to me almost looks like gel plate printing, which is pulling in kind of that print shop idea that if you were doing maybe a screen printing or that kind of idea, it all has kind of a mixed media vibe, this collection. So that is paper number 1, Print Shop 3x4. And make sure you're watching so you guys can tell me what your favorites are, because you know I love that. So keep track. Just putting these over here. I threw them in the in a pile, and now they're all sticking together. So that was paper number 1. Are you ready for paper number 2? Of course, we have to have a good and sturdy, lovely floral. And this one is called Flourish. And it is going to be perfect for cutting apart or using as is. And kind of the thought that went behind it is I wanted it to look like handmade flowers, like ones that we've drawn in past Friday Night Lives and then die cut. I really wanted it to have that vibe. with the kind of hand-drawn flower look. This one is called Flourish. That's the A side. Great florals that are easy to cut apart, which I always get your fingers warmed up for the cutting. This one is Flourish. You ready for the B side? Look at that. It's purple, friends. Isn't that just lovely? It's totally like grape. And then it has that mixed media kind of vibe in the background. And then the little flowers. See them there on the barcode. So that is paper number 2, and it is called Flourish. And I absolutely love this. Let's get those scissors out. Yep, for our fussy cussing. Are you ready for this one? If you've been hanging out with me for a while, you know I love circles. I love, love, love circles. Look at this one. And it's called Whirl. And I love that we can use it just like a background. We could punch these out. We could layer and embellish on here. So again, it looks, the vibe for all of this is meant to look like we have like, this is kind of like a corrugated card background. And then it looks like we cut out some of our backgrounds that we might have printed on a gel plate and then stenciled or stamped on top. So it all has total purpose here. So even though we're going with a warmer palette, it's still bright and fun, don't you think? It still has, like, I think can appeal to any kind of crafter. So I love this one. This one is called Whirl. And the B side, look at this. I love that it looks like our mat, right? The mat that we craft on. And then look at the finish around the edge. Totally looks like it was printed on the gel plate. And it is kind of a pea soup yellowy green, and will make a great background, great to stamp on, great to die cut, great for my card makers, right? I love this. So this is the B side of Whirl. And then look at polka dots for our little barcode. I'm hoping, I know the light is not the best. I'm going to work on that this year. But that's the B side of Whirl. So there's 24 open stock papers. We have gone through 3. I'm trying to go at like a good pace so we can get through all of these. This one, I love a good stripe. I think a stripe ties everything together. And this one looks like it's kind of painted stripes. And then we went in with a marker or a stamp and just put lines on it. This one is called Etched. And what I love about it, it looks totally like this is like a totally Tiffany blue, isn't it? So pretty. So this one is Etched. And it is a good standard stripe, which is perfect for paper layering. It has your greens, your peaches, and that lovely mint color. This is A side. And then when we flip, oh my goodness, a tone-on-tone floral in blues and turquoise. Totally love this again for card making, mats, layering your patterns, die cutting. Every single piece, there's thought that goes into the front and back. So, right, if you wanted to take this and fold a corner over, look at the contrast, right? Lots of fun. So that's the B side. And then the strip is just stripes. Strip is stripes. I love it. So what are you thinking so far? Are you loving it? I really think this is probably going to be one. I feel like if Color Study and Storyteller had a baby, right? Or its cousin, the skipper of the Ken and Barbie connection, right? I love it. Etched. This one, I hope you're excited for it. You know, one of my favorite things, if you have bought my collections, are ledgers. I love pieces that work beautifully. Like, look at title can go in here, mini photos, journaling. It's all set up and ready for you to build a layout on. So instead of having to use just cardstock, which I love cardstock, but I love subtle patterns to use as bases to cut apart. Oh my goodness, I can already see the page in my mini album using this one. This paper is called Pencil Me In. Isn't that fun? So I come up with the names of all of the papers. That's one of my jobs I'm given when we're done all the collection. Then they're like, okay, now you got to name the papers. Oh my goodness, seriously. So, and then look at little polka dots that look like they're kind of stamped in there. So think of, we can layer butterflies and all your little embellishments on there. Absolutely love this one. It's called Pencil Me In. And then the B side is pencils. Can you see that? I'll hold it still. Oh my goodness, I freaking love this paper. I'm hoping that you guys can see that. It's all tiny little pencils on the diagonal. Isn't it fun? And even when we were designing this one, so with the first draft, it came on a white background. And I'm like, I like that, but I think the contrast is too high. Can we make the background like slightly lighter than the pencil colors so that you still can use it as an all over pattern? But oh my goodness. So my school teachers or anybody who is very literal with their paper are going to love this one. And it's called Pencil Me In. And I freaking love it. I hope you guys are as excited as I get. You know, I love this. I'm not only a crafter who has my name on a product line, I'm somebody who actually loves to paper craft. So it's kind of magical to take the ideas out of my head and have them come to fruition, right? So, you know, it has to be in here. It has to be in every single one of my collections. So how does Vicki add a butterfly? Like this. Isn't it fun? It's called Gathered Together, just like we are every Friday night. And when we do our classes and hanging out with your friends, this one is Gathered Together. And it has these lovely butterflies that almost look like a circular pattern, but they're butterflies. And of course, we're going to fussy cut the heck out of these ones. So I love it. It has this beautiful Tiffany blue background, and the butterflies have almost kind of like little daisies or tulips on the wings. Very fun, totally different look for butterfly paper. That's the A side of Gathered Together. And then the B side is this lovely, this color. I need this color in a distress ink. It is kind of a, hi, Rich.
I wanted to let all your fans know that I'm taking hockey off to pack boxes for them.
That's awesome. So
Tell them.
I think they can hear you. I'm not mic'd in headphones. I can hear you speaking, dude.
And I might have a shoulder injury. Don't want to aggravate for a golf.
Okay. See you later. We're talking about paper, and you're ruining my flow, buddy boy.
I think they want to talk to me.
No.
See you later.
So look at this. Sorry. He's excited to come to talk to the people. So this is kind of a cross-hatched, right? So there's lots of like art references. So when I was in art school, we would have done this as a background and a texture. So look at this. I love this kind of gray, blue, green color. I don't even know. It's just gorgeous. Hi and bye, right? That's right. Hi and bye. Get out. We're doing things. But they miss you too, Rich. But he did. He stayed home from hockey to pack evergreen and holly kits. So he's awesome. We got all the Canadian ones out today, and now we're working on the rest of the US. So that is the B side. And then look at the barcode. Little butterflies. I love it. So that is the B side of Gathered Together. So lots of contrast, lots of pieces you can layer, so you don't have to necessarily find coordinating cardstock. It's all going to be in the kit, right? So I love that. And then look at this piece. How much fun is this? It's called Assemble. And it's kind of an assemblage kind of background where it looks like it's pieces that we have kind of layered together. I can just see you sewing on this if that's your thing, or using a stamp with stitches on it, cutting this apart, punching from it. Look at, I saw my friend Nicole is here, and she has die cuts or cut files at Just Nick Studios. And can't you see Nick cutting a whole title out of this? Oh my goodness, right? You could totally put your sheet in and cut a whole bunch of titles. I absolutely love this. It's called Assemble. It has a little watermarking, looks like little tags on it. I love it in this peach, the peaches and yellows. Absolutely love this. So this is Assemble. It couldn't you see it? And then you could use the positive and the negative, right? By backing it with maybe that turquoisey color. Love it. So that's A side of Assemble. And then the B side is this beautiful tone-on-tone floral. Isn't that fun? So in this salmony, beautiful, peachy pink color with tone-on-tone floral. And I love the scale of this. It'll be great for mixing patterns. You know, the B sides are almost like I love them as much as the A side. And then look at its little, what do you call those? Pens that go in an inkwell. I'm sure there's a name for it and I just lost it, but it's the kind of pens that go in an inkwell, but it's a whole strip of them with little drips of ink. Love that. And that is, hello, Robin. How are you? This is a quill. Yes, thank you. This is the B side of, or fountain pen. Yes, for assemble, right? So again, great contrast when you flip it over. Love that. Okay. Oh my goodness. How many times am I going to say it? It's another favorite. Are you ready for it? This one is called Stargazer, and I absolutely love it. It looks like little washi tape stars, and it is going to be a fussy cut paper. You know it. We're going to be fussy cutting this paper. Absolutely love it. This one is called Stargazer. It has a grid in the background, right? A grid in the background, some little drops of ink, and then the little washi tape stars. And the B side of this one is a beautiful minty green grid paper or graph paper. I love that. I hope that you guys can see that. And then it has kind of a little bit of distressing in the background, but not too much. Again, great for matting, to use as a background, great for card making, stamping. I love this. And then look at the barcode is a whole bunch of offset stars. I absolutely love this. It is a great neutral, this one here. So this one again, love it all day long. It's Stargazer, and it has the stars on the front and that turquoisey green on the background. Love it. Okay. And I have to have some kind of version of this in every collection. It's another linear aspect, and it's either written words or in this case, it's typed words, and it's called typeset. And when you look closely, it's just a bunch of typeset, typewriter words. I love this paper, and it just says like, I'm here for the good times on this day, grateful for the people who make us happy. This life, my favorite. That's kind of what it says across this whole paper. It's called Typeset. Again, it is a great base. It is great for stamping on top. I love this too, Nicole. Like, to me, this is one I'd want a whole paper pack in, because you can use it. A lot of these papers, doesn't matter which collection, they will mix with mine, with pages, with crate paper, with your simple stories, any of the collections, because you know all of my friends are invited to the party. So I love this paper. It is one of my favorites. They all are. There's not very many I don't love in this collection. I really am super happy with how it turned out. This one is Typeset. You ready for the B side? Isn't that fun? So I can just wait and see all the amazing things you guys are going to do with this. I think it looks great just as a base. But I love that it has a border around it. It's almost looks like a matted piece of paper, and it totally looks like we created this on a gel plate or with a brayer. Like, I love this. So that's the B side of this one, and it will blend beautifully with all of those patterns. So this is the B side of Typeset. And then look at the barcode is just the type words on a craft border. Absolutely love it. That is Typeset. I love this one too. Are you ready for it? Cross My Heart. This is, I love this paper. I love these funky hearts that look like they're cut out of tissue paper or vellum and layered together. And this will definitely be another fussy cutter. Right? We'll be cutting this one apart. This paper is called Cross My Heart. It has a linen texture to it, but it's flat. It just looks like it has a linen texture. I absolutely adore this. I can never have too many hearts, stars, or butterflies, right? I agree. So friggin' cute. I love it. I absolutely love this. This is the A side of Cross My Heart. And look at the B side, Natalie. And this is actually the same pattern as the stencil, one of the stencils in this kit. So look at this black and gray. You could use this for Halloween. Can't you see? Some of these could totally be used for fall, Halloween, Black is a great matting and rest the eye pattern. And I love this in this kind of two-tone gray and black. Absolutely love it. And then look at the offset hearts. I love this paper. So again, right, the B-sides matter. There's thought and so much work that goes into the planning. We have all of the patterns designed. We move them around. What should go on A side, what should go on B side. So I hope that you guys see it, right? If I don't talk to you guys about this, I don't even know if you would know that. But literally, when the paper designing comes, it is weeks of picking the patterns, picking the colors, the textures, and then matching it with its perfect B side, which I absolutely love this one. Hi, Serenity. This collection is going to do very well. I think people are going to love it. Everybody keeps telling me they've been waiting for it. I love it. So this one is Cross My Heart. Here we go. I love this one too. I do. And the scale of it, look at this one. It's called To the Point. Let's get to the point and look at what a beautiful, I love yellow is my neutral. It is my beige white for people. Yellow is my neutral. I find with almost every collection, it will layer and match. And this one is called To the Point. And it also looks like we stenciled these beautiful circles in this peachy pink. It's a very light peachy pink. And then you have like some distressing in the background on this gorgeous fossilized amberish yellow. So I love the scale of this one. I could see punching these out. There's going to be so many fun things we're going to do with this. Okay. So just a second. Let me block. There have been a lot of them lately, haven't there? On Facebook and YouTube. So sorry. I'm just getting rid of some of the stuff. Girl, all these papers are awesome. And you're not even halfway there. I know. Thank you, Natalie. Like, I do. I love this collection. So that is the yellow and peach side. Are you ready for the B side of To the Point? Oh my goodness, you need a good stripe. And this one totally tickles my fancy. I love all of this thin pattern. So when we go and we start layering all of our stuff, even though it's single color, these papers are what ties the whole palette in. So like I said, lots of thought goes into this stuff. You need good solid stripes. I love this one. And that is the B side of the polka dots. And look at the contrast. If you like to put your pieces down and flip a side of your mat over, it all works beautifully. It'll work beautifully in your pocket page scrapbooking. I love it. And then a great simple border with the offset circles. So lots of fun. That is your workhorse kind of paper with To the Point. And later you're going to see we have a stamp set that you watch. The classes I'm going to teach for this one are going to be some of my favorite because the intention that went into this design and how every single piece works together, you're going to absolutely love it. Going to love it. Look at this is a fun one. This one's a little bit different. Are you ready for it? This one is called Floral Frenzy. And the background is a total craft background with a tiny white polka dot. And then these flowers that to me are just screaming to be colored in or cut out. But there you can see the close-up of this. And this one is called Floral Frenzy. And it has the white, which I love. It's quite bright. The contrast is beautiful. I could see cutting and layering mats underneath it with your X-Acto knife. I absolutely love this one. So this is Floral Frenzy. You know I love my craft. My craft is like a version of Natalie's love for black. I think it's a great neutral for layering any colors and patterns on top. So this is the A side of Floral Frenzy. You ready for the B side? Look at that lovely navy. And I will put it close. This is the richest, most beautiful navy pattern that is, again, great die cutting. Can't you see, like, I could take a whole bunch of Tim Holtz layering flower dies from Sizzix, and I could build some beautiful things because we have these beautiful tone on tone patterns. So this is the B side of Floral Frenzy. Oh, you just want to rub it. You want to touch it. is rich and beautiful and looks like it's textured, but it's completely flat paper. And then the B side is just a little sampling of the A side, the little border. So absolutely love it. I don't think there's one paper in this collection that I don't absolutely adore. And that doesn't always happen, right? It doesn't always happen, but totally freaking love this one. So this one's Floral Frenzy. And the next one, give me my polka dots all day long. Look at this. It looks like we took like an ink blending tool or a paint dauber and created this background. So again, I love this as a base. You can cut it apart. You could stencil on top. You can stamp. It's called Spot On. And I think it is, again, there is a place for every single one of these patterns. And I am so pattern specific with my collections. And I just feel like this one just came together. Like I feel like I was totally in the swing of things. And I love this paper. Spot On is a grid background that Natalie loves. Look at, can you see the grid? And then these kind of, they look inked, little polka dots. So this is a great base for double page layout, single page card making. This one is Spot On, ready for the B side. Oh, it's kind of a ditzy floral. I absolutely love this. It's Laura Ashley-esque. Isn't that pretty? It's on the salmony background and it has tiny little floral. When you see this and it's in your hand, it is just beautiful. It feels like there'd be texture, right? It just feels Connect 4. I love it, Helene. Totally, right? I love that. So that is your A side of Spot On. And again, look at that yummy contrast on the B side. I love it. Yes, Vicki was thinking of me when she created this line. It's perfect. Totally. Yeah, we share a brain when it comes to our crafting fun. Have to have a little drink. Riley went out and got me an iced coffee because he knew tonight it was on. Okay, here we go. We're getting closer, friends. 24 papers to share. We're going to be here for a while, so just know it. Just know it. Are you ready? Oh my goodness. Let me say it again. Oh my goodness. This is called Print Shop Tags. I freaking love this paper. Oh my goodness. I could almost cry. You guys just don't even understand. I saved this. I haven't even looked at everything. I have not opened anything because I wanted you to feel my pure joy and I don't know, the sense of accomplishment when this all comes together and it just works. So I'm glad you can't see me because I'm going to cry my eyelashes off tonight. But this one is called Print Shop Tags. Let's take a little closer look. Do you see it has a vintage vibe, but it's clean? Do you see what I'm talking about? Look at cutting this paper out. Look at those glasses that say hello right there. Oh my goodness, those little oops, it's upside down. John Lennon glasses. Freaking love them. Look at these for layering, look at that, right? Perfect. Take note, little details. So there's a definite, looks like found ephemera vintage vibe with the like number 10 card, big smile, the details, this floral that I love. Here for the good times. Absolutely love this paper. It's called Print Shop Tags, the B side of this one. Oh my goodness. More tags that look like freaking color swatched tags. I can't even. This is why we do what we do. Like to get excited over product that then makes me want to scrapbook my memories and get my mixed media stuff out and do all of the things, use all of the things. I hope this is hitting. I hope it's hitting with you guys and you are loving it. I really hope that what we do with my team with American Crafts is I'm doing it right because I love this. Look at the little tear strip. They're all labels. Yes, they're all labels. So absolutely love this. This is the B side. This is the A side of Print Shop Tags. Oh my goodness, this paper could make me cry. It's so beautiful. Oh, I didn't show you. Look it. Sorry, I got so excited. I didn't show you the strip on Spot On. Look at those little leaves. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. I hope they printed lots of paper. I'm telling you. So it goes live at 9 and I bought way too much again. Wait till you see what's in my kit bags. Okay, I've said it a lot. Are you ready? This may be one of my all-time favorite Vicki Boutin papers. Are you ready for it? Do you have any idea what it could be? And somebody earlier said it looks like a quilt. This one totally looks like Mrs. W made it for me. If I could have a quilt that looked like this, I would be the happiest woman in the world. Like, this to me would be the most gorgeous quilt. What is it? Wedding ring or something is this style? Oh, this one is called Circle Time, right? Circle Time. It's a double wedding ring, but look at with like Tim Holtz fabric in. Oh my goodness, this would be the best quilt in the whole world. Now look at those circles. It has all of the patterns from this collection mixed in with this beautiful craft. This, I'm telling you, Melissa and I, this knocks it out of the park. I think this needs, I'm putting this in a frame. I would love this in a pattern. I'd wear this on a shirt. I just love it. So this one is called Circle Time. This is the A side. I freaking love this paper. The detail in it is just unbelievable. And then look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love this, that look at, we went some vintage, and then we went into the Museum of Modern Art and are looking at modern art. I love how this mixes together, right? I know these should all be, Joanne should be picking up my paper collections in fabric. 100%. I am shocked that they haven't. It's just beautiful. So this is the B side. And then look at those lifesavers. They look like a roll of lifesavers, the little circles. Absolutely love this. Hi, Kari. I'm going to see you tomorrow. This one is called Circle Time. I don't know. What are you thinking? Do you love it? It's a favorite. I freaking love this paper. Who would know that freaking scrapbook paper could make me cry? Could totally make me cry. That paper could make me cry. It's so fun. And then great. This is a great neutral. You know I love these, that we can cut them apart and do funky things with it. It's called Good Form. Good Form, my friend, and it has the polka dots and then these strips, and you can use it either way. It is a great base. It's like two pieces of paper put together. Absolutely love it. This is called Good Form. It is a great base, and again, I would build a layout on here. Look, I could put all my photos down the side here, bigger photo. It's like it's already set up, almost like a sketch that is laid out and ready for you to just put your photos on. So I love that. Card making. Oh my goodness, love it. Good Form. A side. B side. Oh my goodness. I love this mermaid scale kind of vibe. So Natalie, this is black and white. You're going to love it. Look at that barcode, has safety pins on it. Oh my goodness. Like built-in border strips. I would take this piece and punch it with a pattern border, and there I can make a whole pack of, it does look just like that stamp. It does. I love this. So it is not a new pattern. It's been out there and quite popular. I love it on the B side. Could totally color this too. Just dripping some distress ink on here, right? I love this. So this is the B side of Good Form. Again, look at, love that A side, B side. So that's Good Form. This is really fun. Again, it's kind of got a whole modern art vibe. And this one, so do you see inspiration that went in here? Can you see it? Carved stamps, doing block printing. That's the whole inspiration behind Print Shop, is mixed media art in a fun and clean, funky way that will appeal to everybody. Because you could dirty this up with ink if you wanted to, but I love this. It's called Pattern Play. And I think these would be beautiful to cut apart into diamonds or into triangles. I know you guys are going to do amazing things with it. I can totally see this piece of paper cut into diamonds. It would be absolutely awesome. This one is called Pattern Play, and it's all in this beautiful navy. And the B side of this is another floral. Look at that. It is green and peach. I absolutely love this for layering. and it is called Pattern Play. And the barcode is just that makes your eyes go squiggly, right? Look into my eyes. I can totally, what do you call that? When somebody, oh my goodness, that's what happens, Vicki. I went to bed at 4 last night. I'm not going to lie. Hypnotize you. They look like a hypnotizing little hexagons. So that is Pattern Play. And Kari, remember you say you could paint it or color it? Look at this one. We haven't done one of these for a while. This is called Floral Display, and it is a beautiful floral that you could leave just like this, or you could color in. This is when I get Tim's new, they're on their way. He sent me the new color sticks. I'm totally going to try them on here. How much fun is that going to be? This one is called Floral Display. This is the A side, is a great black and white floral. And then the B side is another one that looks, because this was taken, see how the edges are? There's a product I'm going to show you in a little bit. We have brand new ready-made backgrounds that are my art. And Melissa took how the edges finished on my gel 12 by 12 gel plate, and she created a lot of the edges to look like it was stamped on a gel plate. So I love this. Is a beautiful, I love the floral pattern on this, and it is a great, oh, this color, it reminds me of like Love's Baby Soft, right? And then look at the little black sunflowers. I don't know if you guys can see, excuse me, see those. So this one again is Floral Frenzy. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. Here's another favorite. I freaking love this paper. It is called Shape Shifter. Isn't it fun? You can cut the circle out. You can cut it in half. You can cut it into squares, whatever you want to do. So fun. The little yellow border is with intention. So you could use a whole piece as a background, or you could cut it apart. This is called Shape Shifter. This is the A side of Shape Shifter. And look at the B side. Oh my goodness. They look like honeycombs, right? The little honey pattern, and it is a beautiful, it's probably not translating, it looks green. It is a gorgeous goldy yellow, and they look like little sunbursts in there. So I absolutely love this paper. And then the barcode is a turquoise strip with little black lines and ink dots. Hexagons, I love it, right? You can never go wrong because we can cut out and just kind of do, because it's like wildflower and honey vibe, right? A little wild, oh my goodness. I just totally, wildflower and honey. That was one of my older collections. And then the A side of Shape Shifter. The texture of this paper gives me all the feels. Are you ready? This one is called Carved, and it's meant to look like carved stamps that you just went through and stamped this pattern. And I'm hoping it catches, you can see this. It looks like it is on like handmade paper, and it looks like they're stamped and it didn't stamp perfectly. So when you look at all of these here carved, it is a lot of fun. I love this. I've said it a lot. I love this paper. I want this in a fabric. Can you see this? Like, what a great skirt this would be. Oh my goodness, I would love this. It's kind of like got a 60s vibe, right? Totally does. Love it. So this is called Carved. That's the A side. Oh my goodness. Can you see what these are? Does anybody, before I pull this up close, what is on this paper? Freaking love this. Here we go. You ready? Scissors. Don't you love that with the little scissors? So that is the B side of Carved, are all little scissors. I love this because you could use it if you want to be literal for first haircut. Lots of fun things. I just love it as a great pattern. And then we have the little rainbow stamps. Love this paper. Do you see? Wait till I show you when I put them all together. So you know we're going to be here for a while because it's how I roll, right? We haven't even got through the paper yet. So this is Carved. And of course we have to have a 4x6 cut apart. So this one is called Print Shop 4x6. And it is just great pieces that can be used vertically or horizontally. That's really important because normally, right, in our pocket pages, the 4x6s run horizontally. So I like for you to have options to use them as standalone cards, and then also they'll fit in a paper in your pocket pages. So just really great basics. I went pretty white so we can layer all the embellishments on here. It says, it's the weekend, making plans captured. That's the A side. You know, the B side is done with intention, because if it goes in a pocket page, I want to have the B side that can just be a mat. So that's the B side of this paper, is a cross. What would you call this? I just forgot. What do you call that pattern? It's kind of crossed diagonal lines, but wait for it. They're snails. Oh my goodness. Do you love that? Look at the little snails. And if you don't like snails, just go with it. I love that little snail. So that is the B side of the 4x6 in that lovely navy. Crosshatch. It's kind of crosshatch, but I don't know. It's got some business going on, right? I love it. I think Natalie is going to love this one. You tell me, Natalie. And Nicole, I feel like, Nicole, this is going to be your vibe. Get ready. This is called Color Coaster. And doesn't it kind of look like a pie chart? I love this vibe. And it almost gives me like beach vibe too. It looks like the top of those shells. You know the shell that you can put to your ear and hear the ocean? It kind of looks like the top of that one. So this one is called Color Coaster. And look at these. I am going to be getting my circle punch out and doing some awesome things with this. I love it. So they are like a mosaic. It almost looks like a tile mosaic, doesn't it? Love it. Parasol tops. Yep, I love it. Color Coaster, A side, B side. Oh my goodness, it's a wood grain in green. I love it. I will never ever have enough wood grain. So I love the B side of this. And then look at the barcodes, pencils. Oh, love it. So that paper was called Color Coaster. Again, lovely contrast for the A and B side. Natalie's going to love this because I feel like we just need one of these. I think all of you guys are going to love this. This is called Archives, and it is literally just a ledger paper. It has 1 through 42 on the side, which you can journal to your heart's content, and then the little columns on the top. I love this paper. It is called Archives, and it is just a great basic for layering. Love this. This to me is definitely, you could buy it in a pack of 25. This is like buying cardstock. This will work forever for bases, for layouts, right? I love it. So Archives, and the B side, oh my goodness. They're little glasses that say hello in them. So little spectacles in this lovely Tiffany blue. And then look at the border is a ruler. Like, can this paper get any better? I don't know. I freaking love it. That is the B side of Archives. Freaking love it. The glasses, right? Look at that. Oh, I love it. Accounting ledger. Yep. I'll put ledgers in every single one of my collections. You'll see a version of this in every one because I would buy a whole book of it. I love it. Archives. And it's the last paper. Are you ready for it? You're not going to be disappointed. Paper number 24 is called Beautiful Blooms. And I have to say, we went through lots of different color choices for this. These definitely look like the handmade flowers that we cut out of our mixed media backgrounds. It is gorgeous. It's called Beautiful Blooms, and they all have texture because guess what these are made out of? You know what the texture is? Just to give you a background, it's gel plate prints. I sent gel plate prints just for the texture. Melissa uses it and then creates all of these. So they really are like we cut them out of gel plate prints in a solid color. This one is called Beautiful Blooms. I'm going to be fussy cutting the heck out of this. I love it. And the B side is a great linear black and white arrow. And then look at the barcode is the little blooms. I love it. So now what I'm going to do, because I feel like this is always good. Ready? So I feel like it is worthwhile to fan out so you can see what this collection kind of looks like together. These are all your B-sides, right? B-sides of this collection. So look at it all together. Do you see how beautifully it works? Do you see how that you will be able to use this with past collections from Vicki Boutin? You could use this with some of Paige's collections. And if you love crepe paper, whatever your favorites are, look at how nicely this will work, right? Very versatile. And you can't be like, oh, it's for boys, it's for girls. It's for everybody. It's for all the people. And you know, I never put limitations on color for the sexes. To me, a boy can have a whole pink layout with flowers and butterflies. There's nothing wrong with that. So I love it. So those, look at 24 freaking patterns. And I haven't even showed you the paper pad yet. So that is the B side. Okay. Lots of greens, lots of great colors that I can see die cutting. I'm going to be talking to Nicole and maybe we can custom make some die cuts for the season that will go with this collection. Are you with me, Nicole? We're going to do it, aren't we? And then look at the A sides. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't think, is there any paper you saw in here that you really didn't like? So it's a fun one, friends. So this is Print Shop, the open stock paper. I am going to now share with you the paper pad because it makes a difference. The paper pad is a little bit different. So that is your open stock paper for Print Shop. 24 double-sided sheets, 48 patterns. Like, oh my goodness. Right? And just so you know, it's live on vickyboutin.com right now. I don't want you, I hope you have 2 devices so you don't leave me. But yeah, I'm telling you, this collection is going to be a good one. All right, the paper pad. So what's special about Vicki Boutin paper pads? They're double-sided. Mine, at this point, until I'm sure somebody will change it and decide they want it, I fought for this. I like double-sided paper. I am not a single-sided paper lover. So double-sided, right? There are 48 sheets in here. So 24 patterns, but front and back. So 48 patterns, 48 sheets, 2 times 48 is how many things in there? That's lots of maths. But I have to tell you that it's not the same as all the open stock. So just know it, okay? I do that purposefully because if there's 24 patterns in here and I do it exactly the same as the open stock, well, why would you buy both? So it has to be business minded in the sense that I want you to want both. So if I make it exactly the same, so I know that will tick a lot of you off. Some of you don't like that because maybe you can only get the paper pad, but I don't want to cannibalize the sales of one or the other, if that makes sense, right? I don't want to cannibalize the sales of one or the other. So some things are exactly the same and some things are different. So let's look at Print Shop. I select the patterns that are going to go in here. So we have our 3x4s. The B side is green. We have the floral. The B side is the purple. We have the circles. The B side is the yellow. We have the stripe. The B side is the floral. We have the stars. The B side is the green. We have the typewriter print and then has that blue background. I picked the hearts for the pattern. I try to make it a good mix that it'll work beautifully together. And the B side almost looks blue for this one now. It's not the same color because the paper is made, they're made in different factories. So this one is a little bit different. We have the circles with the stripes. I chose this one, and the color is richer in the paper pattern or paper pad. And then it has that blue pattern. Oh, my favorite paper in all the world, the circles with the kind of modern art. We have our stripe with the black and white with the little rainbow mermaid scales. You have your black and white. So this is weird. Look, there's a flaw in this paper, just so you see that in a minute. Has your black and white with your floral. This would not be back to back. Okay, this paper pad I didn't even look at has an extra sheet in it. Okay, so ignore that. It has this beautiful turquoise with the honeycomb background. We have the circles and the scissors. I went with the grid with hello, the glasses, and then the blue. And then get ready. There's a paper in here you haven't seen yet. Are you ready for it? There are your flowers, your black and white, and then look at cameras. Look at this paper. I freaking love it. It's cameras in a gray black. Don't you love that, Natalie? Gray black. And then here's where it gets different. There are a whole bunch of, let me pull this, wood grain. Wood grain. Okay. And then remember our hypnotizing paper is in here. So it's hard to see down there. Let me lift it closer. Sorry if I'm knocking the camera. There we go. So it's the hypnotizing. Are you hypnotized? And then a whole bunch of wood grain B-sides. Another wood grain in the green. The other one was turquoise. And then this is what's different. There are a whole bunch of pieces in here that look like cardstock. Like they're just mixed media cardstock. So it's navy with peach wood grain. It's green with turquoise wood grain. It is this beautiful plummy grape color with this gray wood grain. And then the peach with the green wood grain. We're almost there. And then the turquoise with the navy wood grain. And then this blue. I think I might have showed you this one already. I don't remember. Because I think this paper pad's a little messy. But look at all of these are not in the open stock. Because I want it to be where if you're buying both, you get the best of both worlds. In my kit, I put half of one of these pads with a bunch of open stock, but not every sheet of open stock because it would be way too much. And I already put way too much in the kits, and then the price goes up, and then people are like, that's crazy, Vicki. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's crazy. So that is your paper pad. I do not have the 6x8, but I'm going to show you. This is what's in it. The colors are all off, but all of it will be lower or smaller scale. When I get the pad, I will share it with you, but went with the tags in there and then just smaller scale of some of these papers that I think will work beautifully in a 6x8 album and wonderfully with cards. Okay, so there is also the 6x8 paper pad. This is way bigger, obviously, than a 6x8, but I just wanted you to see. There is also a 6x8 double-sided paper pad in this collection that I don't have yet. And it has 36 sheets double-sided in there. So it is smaller scale. All of it is scaled smaller. Love it. So that is the open stock paper and the paper pads. I got to share this one with you. You ready for it? A new ready-made background mixed media pad. So these are all backgrounds that I created. I send them to American Crafts, and then they will create the pad. Then they make the pad by photocopying or photographing my background. So this, remember, used to be acetate. Well, like everything else, the craziness, acetate has like doubled in price. And I'm like, well, just put a sheet on the front, because I would rather not up the price of the pad by like $5 just for a sheet of acetate. So there's no longer acetate on the front. Okay. So let's go through. This is the ready to use mixed media background. So for you guys who don't maybe love to get in it with the mess, or you want something that's ready to use quickly, there's 36 papers in here. I believe it's 12 patterns repeated 3 times. Let's look. And it is very heavyweight card. So look at this one. Do you guys remember this from the gel plate class? And this paper has like a crisscross texture on it, right? And there's gold foil. So I'm going to, can you see that? See those shiny bits? That's gold foil on there. So this background was made on the gel plate with putting water on the gel plate and removing it. So that's one of your patterns in here. And then I did one that is just kind of peaches and orange, and then looks like we stenciled or stamped script on here. So sorry, I'm banging the camera, but can you see that script is in foil? So some of these are in foil. I love this. And then look at, do you remember when we did the bokeh effect? Well, I made a new one and made it into a paper. When you look at this, it looks inked. It is a photograph of the art, right? So it will look just like you created this. Oh my goodness, I love it. So, and then it looks like we stamped and embossed in gold. So you can see that is, love it. Opportunity for more mixed media on the bottom, right? We love the circles. So I did a new one. So this was watercolor kissing. I kissed the background in all these different patterns with art crayon. And then this is a gold foil circle. Can you see that? Gold foil. Oh my goodness. It is so much fun. I love it. And when you see this, it looks real. It looks like you mixed mediated it. Love it. So there's that pattern. And then this one's one, I think, again, my circles, because we can layer stamps and things in here. I love it with the turquoise. This will go beautifully with a lot of the print shop, right? So this is a gel plate background that I did kind of like a ghosting print with the circle pattern. So I don't think these backgrounds have to be too patterned or layered, because I still can go in here with the stencil and do like, this could be the base of mixed media. Like I could still do some more mixed media on top. So that's, it was done with intention that some of these have lots of texture, but are pretty simple. And then one in greens. So somebody said their grandson loves greens. So I think that you could do a beautiful background on that. Isn't it pretty? And then a peach one that are offset little circles and then bubble wrap. So if these are all gel plate prints that I created, but you wait, we can layer the stencils on top. It's going to be awesome. And here is a stencil stamping one. Look at, with it all kind of coming down from the top. And this is in a yellow and a teal. And I use one of my favorite stencils, and I kissed the turquoise, and then went while the stencil was wet and put the ink through it, right? Isn't it fun? And then for Natalie, look, Natalie, it's black. Look at the magic that can be made on that one. We're not done. There's still more. So there is this black pattern. Isn't that fun? And then just a super simple one with the little, when I make the little cup rings, and this has like a little bit of a purple and some greens and turquoise. How many more? We have 3 more patterns, okay? Or 2 more. So there's that one. And then just some simple stripes, because we could layer another color in here. I love that. So watercolor stripes. And I'm hoping you guys can see this. Can you see the detail on there? Look at that. It looks like you made it. They did a fabulous job copying these patterns. It's beautiful. And it's thick. Not as thick as foundations, but very close. And then, isn't that fun? Just the stars. Just stars on a navy. So those are the patterns that you get in this pad. And like I said, it is repeated 3 times or twice, maybe twice, right? Yeah, it's twice. So there are, let's do the maths with me. So 36, so 18 patterns repeated twice, I think, right? That would make. So I love it. It's very heavy. So just keep this in mind. If you add this in with your kit, there could be where I reach out to you and there's additional shipping, because this pad probably weighs about 3 pounds. It's probably 3 pounds. So it might be where it's worthwhile to place 2 separate orders, right? Because I think this is fabulous. I ordered a lot of them because it will be in there. This doesn't just work with print shop. It'll work with any collection. So love it. That is the ready-made background. They're calling this the print shop. I don't know. It's got a weird name, but when you look at it, just look for that picture. If you're shopping online for this, or you're going in to see your favorite scrapbook store, and then you can do that, right? Don't forget the shipping is all in Canadian dollars. And that is, so I see Monique is like $27 product at $25 shipping. It works out when you do the exchange rate to about $15. So it's a flat rate box price. There's nothing and to be honest with you, if I'm shipping to California or to Arizona, my shipping costs are $35. So I try to put it in like a kind of good center place, but shipping is completely out of my control. And guess what? All of it's going up again. It's crazy. But yeah, it is one of those things. So always look that those are Canadian prices. So when you do the exchange, it works out to flat rate box price. So that is your ready-made backgrounds. What do we move on to next, friends? You know what I don't have, but is going to blow your mind is this. So this is a picture of it. I do not have it yet, but I want you to see it. This is what the vellum looks like. So this vellum is gold foil. The background is all type. And then all of these pieces were made so you could punch it out. All of the pieces will work with your different circle punches. So I absolutely love this. This is what the vellum will look like. I don't have it yet. So imagine this is transparent with gold foil words on it and then gold foiled little circles. It is absolute. There was so much work. When we're designing this, I'm like, Melissa, I want words in it that look just like this. So when I punch this out, these could totally be titles on a page. And then I could still use the outer area or fill the middle with pattern paper. So I absolutely love this. When I get it, I will do a video that shows you. But I don't have it yet, but I have seen it in person when I was at American Crafts, when I was there a month ago, and it is absolutely stunning. So this is the 12 by 12 vellum, but it's fake. I just printed this off of the printer. So did somebody say you want me to move on to ephemera next? Let's do it. Got my wood bowls. So ephemera. Switched it up a little bit this time, friends. Ephemera packs. So we have one that is like icons in journaling. Okay, question. In your store, will you have the papers in a kit? I just ordered 2 things, but want the papers too. What do you mean, Pamela? What papers in a kit? It'll be in the Vicki Boutin kit. And I could go in and add, I didn't add, but I can add the paper pads singularly. I'll go in and do that later. But I won't do open stock paper until sometimes at the end, whatever I have left, I'll put into paper packs, but not at this point. Okay, let's open this baby up. So no, that's when go and definitely support when it's in stock, your local scrapbook stores. I only do that. I won't do that because I want you guys to still go and buy all of the things. So I only do it in my kit. Okay, if that makes sense. So let's take a look. So here's the thing. Do you notice the scale of my ephemera packs? This is very important to me that we have very mixed size in scales, right? So we have an ink bottle. Isn't that fun? An ink bottle. There are scissors. There is, what do we call this? A quill pen. Linear. I love to layer my titles on there. Look at the glasses. I'm telling you, friends, I think you guys are going to love this collection. I love circle frames. Look at all the magic we can do in that. There are sheets. Remember, I told you if we stick it all together, it's one piece. And now we have, look at the little paper clips. And it says, love this, that, here, and now. Tags or tickets. Look at these, look like book plates that can be cut apart. And then I will put clips and everything. I love them on top of photos. And then look at just little strips that are great to hold your titles. So your title's not floating around. Oh my goodness. Do you not love that? Little paper roller that says create. Can you guys see that? Love it. Tags, but there's two, so you can cut it in apart. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It says color study and it looks like a swatch board. So much attention went into this collection. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Hello. For our mini book making, that is a whole piece of titles that can be cut apart. And to give you an idea of like what the words are for this one: good morning, sunshine, everyday magic, awesome photo, it's the weekend, baby, grow free wildflower, something to be thankful for, just you and me, embrace your uniqueness, I'm here for the good times, and my favorite. So I'm going through all of it. You can stick around as long as you want, fast forward after, but there's so much to share. I want you to see it. I love it. An ampersand, little vase of flowers, a pencil. So there are 50 pieces in this ephemera pack, and you're going to see how this one's a little different this time. Look at layered pieces, another frame, little pieces to put your title on. I love that, like a pennant. Look at that camera. Oh my goodness. And then your little bits. Right? Little layered bits and a ruler. So that is your, oh, that's not even all of it. That's half of your icon pack. That's half of it. And then we have the smaller scale, right? And a bird, which is Natalie's favorite. She loves the birds. She says, give me more birds. Who's still sticking around? Like, I'm going to be here till midnight. I'm trying to go fast, friends. So pennants. Oops. This little snail. I can't pick anything up because my fingernails. Look at the little snail. I love him. Isn't that cute? I'm going to keep it separate so I can put it in. A bird, clip. There are little like 1, 2, 3. Yes. Butterflies, of course, because they're free to fly. Fly away. Labels. This day. This here. I will put this style in everything. I love it. So just gives you an idea. More snails. Hello in a paint strip. Birds. Look at all of that. So the 50 pieces of that ephemera pack. Question: when is the ETA for this? It shipped last week, Pamela, but it is going to take me, between kitting it all, because it's a lot of work. Like, it's the behind the scenes that goes on here. You guys wouldn't even believe how long it takes to do things. So I am figuring I will ship all of this by the end of October. The class is not going to be until late January or February, because I think it gives us something to look forward to. So what's awesome is I've ordered lots of kits. So if you're like, I can't do this right now, or you want to put it as a Christmas gift, this is a great thing to say to somebody who's like, I don't never know what to buy for you. Just send them the link and say, this is what I want. And then we are going to do the full weekend event. You can order it from me or order it from your favorite scrapbook store. When I have my share a sale links, it's available for pre-order, but it's not available yet because it literally just shipped last week. So some of the papers are in, but the embellishments are not, but everything is actually in now. There are some things that you have seen advertised that are not going to make it for this round, and I'm going to talk about it, right? It is up on vickyboutin.com if you want to do the whole class weekend with me, where you get the majority of the pieces. It's all listed exactly what you get. So it's up on vickyboutin.com. It went live at 9 o'clock. It will be up, I would figure it, in all of your favorite scrapbook stores in probably the next week or so, right? Maybe Natalie, can you add a link? But just vickyboutin.com, and you're going to see it's right there on the front page. Okay. Here's the second ephemera pack. Totally different. Guess what I did? A pack of flowers and titles. So don't look at this, because a lot of these are, I don't have real product yet, right? So yes, I think the class value, the product value for my kit is 230 Canadian just for product. That does not include the 15 hours of teaching that you get with me, right? So, and I think I have it listed for $189. Canadian. But it is, the product value in the kit is $230, I think, at least. I probably didn't even do the math right. But look at this, friends. It's a whole floral pack of what looks like we handmade these flowers. Don't you love that? So this pack is a whole floral pack with titles. Look at the size of that title. Today, love this, or love days like this. I love these. If you're a scrapbooker, do you ever notice the scale of things sometimes is just too small if you like to do double page layouts, if you like to do albums and you want to fill your pockets? This is awesome. Everything's included in the class. Yeah, you get me for free for the most part, right? Look at this, moments. I love it with the stitching behind it, snapshots. So there are a whole whack of titles, because do you not find, that's what I always find, there's not enough titles. I don't have enough titles. I don't want to have to think about it. So look at, it looks like we die cut it from art. So a lot of these are my mixed media backgrounds, and then just put the shape on and made the background. So the scale is fun with this, lots of titles. So instead of a journaling pack, we have icons and then flowers and titles in this collection, but you still have lots of journaling options. These fingernails, I can't pick anything up, so I have to lick my finger. So sorry if that is grossing you out, but I can't get it off the table. So that was half. And this is the other half. Okay. Enjoy. Awesome. Smaller scale flowers. Some flowers in a vase. So that is what you get in the second ephemera pack. And there is something super special and brand new, and I'm going to show that to you next. Okay. So I can put the rest away, but because this is my only pack, this is lace. Can you see that? Because I did gel plate print and kiss lace into it. And then we made the pieces out of lace. So I love it. Lots of detail in that. Okay. So those are your two ephemera packs. So did you see this? It's brand new to this collection. Are you ready for it? It's a Papery pack. There are 200 pieces in this. This is, don't look at these things, right? Because these are version types. These are what are sent as we're working on the product. It's all I have right now. So you have journaling pieces and stickers, and it is in a very thin paper. So if my friend Janice was out there and she loves doing like glue books, or you like to layer your bits, this is 200. Are you hearing me? 200 pieces. But you need to understand, it is just like printer paper. But I love these to decoupage, to layer. So everything you get in here is 2 of everything. Look at these pieces. So they look like tags, journaling pieces, but it's in a very thin paper. That's how we get so many pieces in the pack for the price. And then you have little vellum stickers. These are stickers. So you just have to get your X-Acto, or if you don't have fake fingernails, and when you peel this back, they're little vellum stickers. And look at, we have titles, What I Wish, ABC to Z, The Culture of Flowers, Oh Hello, True Story. So this whole pack, look at this. Oh my goodness. Are you ready? Look at the water rings. Look at the glasses. So you get 2 of everything in this. So it's 100 pieces times 2, a mix of, oh, for art journals. Oh my goodness. For card making, this is freaking fabulous. I love this. My next collection that we just finished a week ago, this was not included. And when we got to the end, I'm like, can I add one more SKU? Can we do one? And she made me another one. I will have this in every collection if I can. Look at all of these pieces. So again, look at the scale. So look at kaleidoscope pictures, ink drops. You have titles, write it down. A collection of moments. Isn't it awesome? Let's go, like a poker piece. This piece can be cut apart and it's a whole bunch of little titles. And then look at in here, butterflies, journaling pieces. And then look at the scale of these. My goodness, friends, seriously. Look at the scale of this. It is fabulous. So you have receipts and little layered pieces. It is absolutely fabulous. So this is a brand new thing. This is one of those things that you might want to order a couple of these, because I would use this with other collections. This is just a good base of 200 pieces. I need to go shopping for more bowls. You do, 100%. So this one is called the Papery Pack. 200 pieces of yummy deliciousness. That is new to Print Shop. So we have that loveliness. I love it. I can't even freaking wait to start using this collection. I've not even made one sample. Okay, what's next? Let's go to the things, friends. Here we go. I'm going to grab all of the, oh my goodness. This is what's wrong with Vicki. What is this in my hand right here that I thought I didn't have? It's a 6x8 paper pad. Just laugh with me. Don't laugh at me. Just laugh with me, because I didn't even know I had it here. So I'm just going to do a quick flip. What a dingleberry. I didn't think I had it. So I'm like to Devin, I printed it off. Run that down to me. Here we go. You ready? So this is what I was talking about. Smaller scale, double-sided. Look at, and it's not going to flip easy because nothing's going to work for me. Trying to get it to flip easy. So everything you have in here is smaller scale, great for card making, mini books. All of these I made smaller scale so they'll fit in the 6x8 albums. Love it, right? And then you have 2 patterns of everything. There's 3x4s that can be cut apart. And there is a tag in here somewhere. 4x6s. And look at the little tags. So they're mini. They're smaller. And then the back side is that other. So that is your 6x8 paper pad of 36 sheets repeated twice. I think, right? That should be. Unless, did we change something in here? If we did, I need to order more paper pads. Yeah. Unless it's only a half pad. Oh, maybe this is only a half pad. Right? Because some of them are samples. I'll have to count. But it should be. I think it's only half. All right. So that is your paper pad that I forgot I had or didn't know I had. And then we have to get into the pieces that we love to layer with all our pattern papers. This is the, I'll take it out so you can see it, 6x12 sticker sheet. I love that they're double-sided too, Holly. I wouldn't want it any other way. I feel it's wasteful, right? Look at this one. So we have all those ephemera bits, right? So the thought that goes into my sticker sheet now is I want pieces that will layer with the ephemera. I want titles. I want little subtitles to give you an idea is for words on here. The world is full of beautiful things. Happy looks good on you. Made me chuckle. Sweet, simple things. Do it for yourself. Embrace your uniqueness. Kindred spirits. A bright idea. Time together. Plan. Not today. Just all these different bits, right? And then, of course, it's double-sided. So there is the other side of it. Look at these border strips. And then I love to have pieces that are repeated in 4s so I can put them on multiple photos or on pockets. And it says a bright idea. Hey, girl. Hey, for the boys. Hello, new days. So just gives you an idea. All of these layered pieces. This is your 6x12 sticker sheet. Yeah, super duper, right? Isn't that fun? So that is the 6x12 sticker sheet. And then for our thickers, these are chipboard thickers. Chipboard thickers. And these ones are called Making Things. This set is called Making Things. So this is side A. So I put making on here, and then I thought you could put subtitles with that, right? Making it happen, you know, whatever you want to do. Attitude is everything. This is what I like. The scissors are on here. I love that these are all dimensional. And if you notice, I jam pack. Like think about, look how many pieces are on here. I jam pack every single area that we can fill in. We'll put these that work like enamel dots. So they're little hearts and layerable bits. I love this. This collection is everything my heart could ever desire in a crafting a collection. I love it. Right? I love it. So then little subtitles. The B side is more of the same. So I love it. These are chipboard, not too thick, thickers. So you'll see there's lots of labels and subtitles and things that will work, right? And then look at this alpha set. Oh my goodness. And it is foiled and it kind of looks like a ransom note-ish, right? So wait till you see. It is kind of awesome. So this is black and white with gold foil. Can you see the foil? And it has all of these hand-drawn letters. I absolutely love it. So that's the front side. Then look what you get on the B side. Look at all the mini numbers. Isn't that fun? I'm in love with this alpha too. I'm in love with this whole collection. I can't even wait to start making with it. This is called Print Shop. They're chipboard. So they're not foam, they're chipboard. Chipboard alpha. And then, of course, my puffies in my handwriting. This set is called Perfect Day. And it really turned out beautifully. I'm quite happy with this. Once I open the package, I can show you. Thank you, Diane. I love it too. And what's nice, like some of these things, friends, even though you're going to get the kit with me, you are still going to want to go and support your local scrapbook stores because we'll use all of it. I find my collections are evergreen. Right? It's not like one and done. I want extra of it. So just make sure when you're buying that, even though if you bought the kit from me, when you see it go live in the stores, you're going to want more. I just know you are. So this is in my handwriting. These are puffy and it says, this was a perfect day. Oh yes. The small things on the bright side. Hey friend, smile, the story, photo, details, laugh, fantastic. And then a whole bunch of little subtitles. This special time, full heart, let the fun begin, moments, remember this day, take a walk, beautiful, getaway, all the things I do in the fall, right? We take a walk, we're out in nature, tell the story, awesome, this life. And then what do we have in here? The little puffies that work like enamel dots. I fill every single section in here. Do you know when I send my art, there's double this on here, and then Melissa will come back and say, Vicki, nice try, but that won't all fit on there. And I'm like, okay, pick the best ones. I trust you. So I try to give you guys so much. I hope you feel it. Like I am very conscious of when you buy this stuff, I like to give back by making sure you don't feel like there wasn't enough in there. Sticker book. And guess what? The one that's coming out, I think, is bigger. The one that's coming out in the fall or in the spring. I went with Heidi Swap's last one was a little bit bigger. So I asked for it because I'm like, if it's not in Joann's, we can change the size, right? So you have 8 sheets, I believe, of stickers. Look at what we did this time. So this has foil on it. Lots of pieces that you can, and I don't double up. So you know how on here, this same font was used for smile, but I didn't want smile again on here. So we put inspire. I try to make it so if we use the same icon or style twice, we change the color or change the word. So that is one side. Look at that little safety pin. And then look how fun these are. Just little black and white pieces with lots of little subtitles like we had fun, memories made, you are the best, think happy, look at this. So that kind of thing. You know, I'm going to be here for a while, friends. Still got lots to show you. I'm trying to go fast. So if you're still here, thank you. I've lost about 100 of you. So you're like, you'll come back and watch it, right? And then look at these titles and they're the gold foil on it. Can you see that? Oh, I love it. And it's like, it was a memorable day. The world is full of beautiful things. Me time, a collection of memories. Remember these things, be original, get cozy. And then, of course, the chit chats, which we went really tiny and in multiple colors. I love these, right? Not done. I'm not done. We still have 4 more sticker sheets here. Thank you for sticking around. You guys are the best. If I haven't told you already, I absolutely adore you guys. Hi, Lisa Forrest. How you doing, my friend? Question. Will you sell additional cardstock packages that match the weekend kit? We can talk about, send me emails, okay? So the things you're requesting, if I'm missing it, please send me emails at vickyboutin@gmail.com. And Vicki is with an I, VICKI kits@gmail.com. Anything that you'd like to see in collections, anything you'd like me to carry in my shop. Because it's not a full-on store. It's just Vicki Boutin's favorite things kind of thing. My like emporium. Send me emails. And if I can do it, I will for you, friends. I will do it. Okay. So look at these ones. Oh my goodness. Anything with a freaking paint coffee ring, and it's all in foil. Hi, Irene. How are you? And then look at as much as I can fit on here. These go. So this is important to me. I like tabs with the words that sit on top. I like tabs that fit in the frame. So with intention, it's all created with intention, and it's just all basic stuff, right? Basic stuff, layerable, works with all of the pieces. Because it's really important to me that if you buy all the thickers and the stickers, that all of them will layer and work together beautifully. Okay. Yeah, this collection is, I'm telling you, it really is probably one of my, this for favorite collections. Okay, so favorites, color study always will be a favorite. Storyteller, freaking love it. And I love this collection too. I love all of them, but if you ask me top favorite collections, these 2 are right there with it. Or this one is right there with it. I love long linear pieces that your title can rest on. I feel like, so your title isn't floating in space on your layout. I always am like, what can we do that looks linear? So there's your like linear borders. And then look at all of that empty magic, just waiting for you to fill all of your memories, dates, subtitles, all those things. So 8 sticker sheets. There are 238 stickers in that set. With intention, friends. I will fill every square inch with art for you guys. I think it's important. Okay, let's look at washi tape, right? Washi tape. Look at this. It's probably one of, I've said it 20 million times. This is probably one of my favorite washis. Gold scissors, diagonal stripes, those polka dots, the floral, the hypnotizing little shapes, the hearts. Love this, love this, love this. And the little washi tape stars. That is what you get in this washi tape set. Here it is up close. Oh my goodness, friends. I'm telling you, it's one of my favorites. You know what? I think too, it's the color palette. I love the color palette. So that's the washi for Print Shop Washi. And you know, I'm here for a while because this is the big collection. This time of year is when we get the bigger collections. And I have a second tray, so I got to make sure I didn't miss anything. Let's do this next. I love this. Do you guys love the chipboard shapes I've been doing? I love old school crafting stuff, right? And I love my chipboard shapes. So this set is, and this box is because it's the sample stuff, like when we're testing product. So my boxes are a little wonk. 30 pieces. This is what you get in this. I did black and white because we can add color, and then all of the beautiful colors that we have will layer on top beautifully, right? So this is quote me, hearts. Look at this one. I'm here for the good times always, right? Frames. So this is the chipboard pieces, a pointer finger. You can never have too many pointer fingers. So this is a newer product, chipboard shapes, 30 pieces. Let me know if you're loving these, right? Let me know if you're loving the things, because, or what you think my collections are missing. That's when you email me at vickyboutinkits@gmail.com. That what you love, what do you want to see more of? What do you think is missing, right? So let me throw these away, friends, just so I have room on my desk here. Still stuff to show you. We have still the stamps, the stencils, and 2 more embellishments, the album. I love it. So what was I missing that I can't show you? The vellum and the card set. So I just have a picture of the card set, but it is really fun if you love card bases that just make your card making super easy. I'll show you what we did there. Okay, look at this. I think is one of the most popular embellishments, and it turned out. Sometimes we will have a vision, but when we go to manufacture it and try to keep the price point where we need it, it doesn't always turn out as beautifully. Like say I wanted velvet little tassels. Well, they might be $12 each for what I want, right? So for us to find some kind of fake tassel might not turn out the way we want it. So this is one of those things that turned out beautifully. Look at these. So it says for this one, everything is going to be all right. Grateful for the people who make us happy. Hello, new day. If I can dream it, I can do it. Find what brings you joy. 1, 2, 3, go. And they are all little paper clips with stitching and foam squares. They're freaking beautiful. These turned out beautifully. I would make these again. I will add these to another collection. You know what? When we find a good thing and it works, I'm all over it. Aren't they fun? So these ones are called embellished paper clips, and they're dimensional and they're fun, and I love them. I love the colors of these. Super fun. Okay. And then my other little favorites are the puffies, and I would do hearts and stars all day long. Hearts and stars and little circles. So let me show you. You get 50 pieces because they're double-sided, and they're just, I don't know if I can get it out. Look how long that package is. I don't know if it'll be like that, but okay, this is what Vicky's going to do because I don't have any patience for that. And let's pull it out. Let's get this little sucker out of here. So look at your puffies. Aren't they fun? I will buy a case of these. This will be one of those things I have a case of. I will love them. So I'm trying to keep the puffies where just simple shapes because that's how I use them. Don't you agree? Like I know the one collection, the idea was great, but like tiny, tiny, tiny little gnomes didn't work so well. So this to me is basic readable shapes are my kind of jam. There's metallic in there. Yeah. The little dots are in gold foil, like a kind of a matte champagne metallic. Okay. And then look at, you can even use that. Isn't that fun? Okay. So those are your puffies. What do I have? What else do I have left? We have the stamps and stencils. Let's look at those next. Okay, card set, friends. See the card set? So what you're going to get in the card, look at this card is front to back, will look like a paint roller with all the paint strips. The floral is front and back. The little stamped dots is on the front, and then a grid. Hello there. Thank you. So the card set is going to be beautiful. When I have it in my hands, I'll share it with you. But that's your boxed card set. It's 4 designs of each card. All right. 4 designs of each card. So you can do the math because then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10, 40 cards. 40 cards in that. I think it is great when you have to whip up a card. And I also love these cards for mats. I cut them out for photo mats and for making mini books. So even if you're not big into cards, the card set is great to use for photo mats. I love it, right? I haven't showed the album yet. I always leave that one for last. Are you ready for the stamps and the stencils? Let's start with the stamp sets. 2 stamp sets. You have this one that's called Love This. So Love This is circles, which you can never get enough of, but we are going to be able to make magic with this. So you know all those papers in this collection, right? That have open spots. Guess where these need to go? We are going to totally do that in the class. We are going to customize our pattern paper and make our own pattern paper using the stamp set. I freaking love it. This one is called Love This. This is what you get in the kit. This is the one that comes in the kit. Look at how beautiful it is. They put these colored pieces on here so you can see exactly what your shapes are. This is Love This. My handwriting in that little circle, they stamp beautifully. I just stamped these right before we went live. I can never have enough circle sets, right, Vicki? Never can have enough circle sets. I love this. So this one is called Love This. And that is the one in the kit. I also listed it on my shop. So if you aren't buying the kit, but you want the stamp set, it's there. And then I love this one. It's called Happy Day Stamps. And look at these layerable flowers that we're going to be able to stamp and fussy cut, you know, because I felt like, Vicki, why did you add the circles to the kit? Because I feel like people will buy this more than they would buy this one. So I always put the set in that I feel requires a little education. So this goes in the kit. This is the one that is not in the kit. Happy Day. Wait till you see these ones. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Can you see it? Stamping these on all those awesome B-sides and cutting out flowers for your layouts. And all of these will layer and you can make your own pattern paper with this one. This one is called Happy Day. It's the second stamp set. Are you ready for the stencils? So there are 2 sets of stencils in this collection. I took them out to use them, so I will show you. Normally they're, well, this one's pretty in the pack. This one's called Print Maker. And the intention of this stencil is that you can use it on its own or you could layer it. This is in the kit because we're going to make our own pattern paper. This is a mixed media marvel set of stencils. Look at those. And they are repositionable. So you could cover a whole wall with these polka dots if you want, because the pattern is set up to move around and fill a whole background. And then you have a floral that works on its own or layers in the circles. And then you have these kind of 4-quadrant stencil that can layer or use on its own. This one is called Print Maker. My stencils are one of my favorite things in the collection because the price point is on fleek, right? You cannot go wrong with, I don't know, Canadian. I think these sell for $10. That is a great deal, right? I think they're like $8.99 or something US, whatever it is, the exchange. This is what it looks like because look at, I am on the ball tonight. And I even stenciled them. So here they are on their own. And look at that layered. Do you see that? How fun is that going to be? So this is Print Maker. This is what is in the kit. And then the other set is called Offset. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. You know the hearts that we loved on that pattern paper? Here it is in a stencil. You know, sunshine. Who doesn't love half suns that can be made into flowers or suns? I love that. That's in this set. And then Natalie's favorite black and gray paper. There it is in a stencil. So this set is called Offset, and this is what it looks like stenciled. Just a second. Look at that. So, right, on its own, you could do a whole border just by masking. Look at the flower I made quickly. So we can do some amazing things with this set. I think both stencil sets, there is nothing in this collection I don't absolutely love. So I hope that you guys are channeling that and feeling it. There is not a thing in this collection I don't absolutely love. So I have a few more things to show you, but I want to tell you, you know how the black foundation paper is advertised? It is not coming out until the spring because it was a lot of work to find a product that worked. So I did not want to rush that. So it is delayed until the spring. It will not release unless they surprise us and just bring it out. But normally they won't just bring out an item unless it's with a collection. So black foundations paper will come out in the new year. The other thing is the new stencil brush. It will be coming out in because when they got packaged, the paint wasn't completely dry and it all leaked in the package. So for them to go, they have to go through and make them all again. It wouldn't ship in time. So the new stencil brush is awesome. I've tried it. It will be shipping in the new year. Okay. The stencil brush and the black foundations paper. Okay. Now, what do we have left for mixed media? We have the Hello Little Bunny. I will pull my little bunny over, the cosmic watercolors. So look how pretty these are. Can you see? They're metallic watercolors. These are the cosmic watercolors. We're going to do lots of magical things with them. That is what they look like. They come out in just little paint pans. They are in a basic set. I'm coming out with another set of these. Fingers crossed that everything works out in a different color palette. So when we're done, we'll have 10 of these, right? So they're very pretty. They're like a white mica. So they work on black, but the gold works beautifully on the black. So I will show, but the pigment is not pink. It is a silvery pigment. So some work better on black than others, but we'll play with that. You know, this will be a Friday Night Live multiple times. I will show you all of the things. So they're still wet because I did it right before I came live. I just wanted you to see what they look like. This is the cosmic watercolor. That is my mixed media option for this one. And I think this is the last thing, right, friends? I think I've showed you everything except for the album. Look at this baby. I absolutely love this one. Look at the binding. They're huge, 3-inch. So there's purple in it. It's purple's right there. See, please add a purple. It's right there. That's your purple, Brenda. This is the album for Print Shop. I freaking love it. Are you ready to look at it? So to give you guys an idea, if you're new here, I love mini books because I will make mini books more than I'll make 12 by 12 layouts because I can put a whole story and see a start and end. So this is my other collection that just came out, is Evergreen and Holly. And to show you, this is the other class that I've been working on. I've prepped the album. So I love these albums to do all this interactive. This will be another class that I'm teaching the beginning of December. It is also in on VickiBoutin.com, and it's all a holiday album. So I haven't even embellished this yet, but gives you an idea. This is my favorite thing to make that's photo based. Look at this guy, slides in and out. So it's interactive, it slides and then the flaps open. So albums, as long as they will let me do them, I will make an album with every collection. So friends, buy the albums if you like them. Guess what we're doing in the spring? You asked for it. So we are making packages of just binder sheets, the plastic sheets, the page protectors. So this gives you an idea of why I love these albums and why everything needs to be double-sided and smaller scale so we can go through and make like fabulousness. Look at this one. I love it. Oh my goodness, it's a full 12 by 12 in my 6 by 8 mini book. Okay. So if you guys bought the kit and you're new to this, we will be doing this exact same thing with Print Shop. Right? With Print Shop. And this isn't even finished. And look how big it is. I haven't even embellished it. There's not one embellishment in this book. So when you're done, you can fit over 100 photos in it. I love it. So this is the Print Shop version of the album. It has, look at that, text. It is huge. It has binder pages that are double-sided. So you can put all of your scrapbooking in here, captured snapshots. I do some pages that are more detailed, some that are very plain. Love this. How fun is that? Right? So you have all these pages that are, this is included in the album. This is in the kit. If you're wondering, do I get the album in the kit? Yes, you do. You get everything you need except for your basic tools. And then look at that page with the paint. And then all of these pocket pages. So full 6 by 8, 2 4 by 6, and then 3 by 4 with the 4 by 6, and then 4 by 4s. So for the next release, to keep the price of the album more reasonable, we took out some of the pocket pages, but we're selling them as a separate SKU because you guys have been asking and I listen, right? You bought 3 albums with the last collection. Well, thank you, because they're hard to find now, right? 6 by 8 albums. So I try to make it where it's not too matchy to my collection so that you guys still could use it for whatever other collections you love. right, has the little gold. Some of the stuff is going to come off in the next one to keep the price down. I'm like, I don't care if those things are in it. If it makes it more cost effective, I'm 100% okay with switching some of the stuff out. So friends, any questions? Is there anything you want me to talk about? I'm going to flip the camera and talk to you. That's everything for print shop. I think that was a lot, right? It's a lot. So let me stand up. Hello, Michelle. How are you? I'm very excited. I'm so excited I haven't even eaten supper yet. I want to keep the corners, but Victoria, the album price is like, I have to fight for them to bring the price down because there's so much crazy stuff going on in China that whatever, so we don't cancel it, I will do whatever I have to, right? So we just have to keep it so people are buying them. So that's why some of the stuff has to change. It just has to change. So flipping the camera, here I am, just a sec. Hi there. So I don't know, what's your favorite thing? What was your favorite thing? There was a lot. Do you remember? I'm looking at the light instead of at you guys. Just, I'll be okay. I want to hear feedback now. Now's our time to chat, right? So if you're new here and you don't want to listen anymore, I'm just going to talk. So, oh, for the giveaway, if you stuck around this long, the giveaway for YouTube is not going to be in the live comment section. When this video is done, you know the comment section underneath the video. I want you to go and tell me what your favorite thing in print shop was. Everyone who leaves a comment is going to be entered into a chance to win a huge collection. Look at, I'm going to be super generous. Guess what you're going to win? I'm going to give 2 of them away. One on Facebook. So just comment away on Facebook now what your favorite thing in the collection is. Or actually when I'm done talking so I see questions. I'm going to give 2 class collections. So you get to come and do the class. So I'm going to give 2 of them away. I'm going to give 1 away on YouTube and I'm going to give 1 away on Facebook. So you want to go and leave a comment on both platforms. Do not leave a comment right now on YouTube in the live section. You're going to want to leave a comment after the video is done. Make sure you go and give the video a thumbs up and then leave a comment in the regular comment section. And in a week, so what is today? Thursday? Next Thursday by 8 p.m. Eastern time, I will close the chance for the giveaway. And then I will draw a name. I will post it. You'll have to go back on Friday, by Friday, on YouTube and on the original Facebook post to see who won, because I won't be emailing you. I'm going to post the winner on these 2 videos, okay? And I'm going to give away 2. That's a value. Well, the cost is $100 or it's a gift certificate because you have to pay your shipping, okay, friends? So I will give you a gift certificate for $190 and you can purchase the collection. Or if you already bought it, you can use that for down the road. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give 2 $190 gift certificates to vickyboutin.com. And if you already purchased it, you can save it for the next collection or buy whatever your heart desires with that money. So that just makes it easier. And then you guys can cover the shipping. Okay. Whoever wins that. So let's hear. What do you think? What's the favorite? You love the ephemera? Any questions, right? Any questions? Oh, guys, I'm super excited. Like I'm super excited. And don't forget, I still have lots of kits left for the Christmas weekend. So, you know, if one of these, you can say you want it for Christmas and you still are participating in the Christmas class, there are kits left. Don't forget that one. We're going to have so much fun and I'm going to sweeten the pot. There's going to be lots of giveaways that weekend. I have to figure out a way because I ordered a lot of those kits and I just want to make sure it gets the same love. It's tight, right? 2 events this close together or 2 kits this close together is really hard. So don't forget about Evergreen and Holly as well. To give you an idea, I will be teaching a minimum of 10 layouts. There's probably going to be more because I separated it. The album classes always are a full day, and we finish the bones of the album and then you have to embellish it on your own. So it works out. Like if you're going to a crop, if you have a crop coming up, these class kits are perfect for that. I have a couple different ones on vickyboutin.com, but it's perfect. You just bring that in your basic toolkit and you are the lightest traveling cropper at your crop because you have everything you need is in that kit. Like I said, for print shop, the class will not be until the new year. So the kits are going to ship, but we have Christmas and everything coming up. There's no space for me to put the class in. So it won't be till the new year. Okay, question. Why the wood grain? First time in your collection, and it is making me happy because I love wood grain and it fit here, Ada. It fit. So I would put wood grain. I would put any kind of ledger style paper in everything. I think wood grain is a great cardstock style paper or something to stamp on. So I love it. I'd have it everywhere if they'd let me. But sometimes they put limitations on Vicky's hopes, wants, and desires, right? So any other questions? Just put question if I missed it because I wasn't there went all my money. I know. And I try to space it out because I want you to feel the value. But I know that you have groceries to buy and trips and braces and vet bills and all of the things. So I hope that I put enough value in it that you feel like it's a good deal. I hope that I put enough value in these products that you go and support your independent retailers because we'll do a list as well. They can post if they're carrying it. Definitely. I'm totally okay with that. I want all of us. There's enough pieces of the pie for all of us, but we need to, those people who are so good at helping us, fill our bags with the things we need, educating us, doing all of the things. Make sure you're supporting your independent retailers. It's so important. Question. When will you pick ink colors for the build up my supplies and what? I picked ink colors, Brenda. You might've missed it. Look, I did it already. So I'll post this on the Vicki Boutin Creative Community. Are you shocked? Brenda, did you just fall right off your chair? I did it already, right? Please come to Australia to do some classes. Guess what, Faye? Next year, I will be in Australia. I will be teaching a land class at my friend Natalie May's shop. We just have it in Adelaide in, is it October or November next year? October or November, I will be in Australia teaching a weekend event. And then I'm teaching on 2 cruises and doing something in New Zealand for all my New Zealanders as well. So I'm coming. It is booked. I am teaching on 2 cruises, but I think if Michelle's still here, I think they're full. I don't know, Michelle, let the peoples know. And then I will be teaching at a store in Adelaide for Natalie May. See, Shelby's here. So it's hitting the store. See, oh, look at Natalie's here. Natalie's like, yes, we're going to do it. But Vicki never answers my emails because Vicki is way over her head with work. But it's happening. We're going to make it work, right, Nat? We're going to do an album class. We're going to do some mixed media, whatever you guys want. I will be. So start planning that. If the cruise isn't your thing or it's full, we are going to have an in-person event that you can spend the whole weekend with me and Natalie and Michelle and do crafting, laughing, cocktails, whatever. It's going to be awesome. So all my friends in New Zealand, we haven't set that stuff up, but in Australia, know that I'm going to be there in November. I think, Natalie, did you post look what's coming? Because it's not them. It's all me. It's all me. Okay. Any other questions did I miss? This is our time to chat. I'm so excited. Me too. What is your November 2023 cruise? Right now, cruises for next year, what I have booked are all sold out. If I can talk to Cruise and Craft, oh my goodness, I just might have made that up. Cruise and Crop. Tired. 4 o'clock. I went to bed at 4 o'clock last night, or this morning. If there is a way for me to fit one in the beginning of the new year, a Caribbean one, I don't know if I can find anything. There might not be another cruise. I'm sorry. They're all sold out, right? Oh my goodness. One cabin space left on cruise number 2. So for any of you guys that either want to travel to Australia and go on that cruise with me, or you live in Australia or New Zealand, reach out to Michelle Widows. She has 1 cabin left. So that's 2 crafters, or you and your husband, 1 left, right? There are 2 leaving from Australia. I have 1 that is going to Alaska. And then, yeah, friends, it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff going on. So next year there will be 3 weekend events again, because I'll have 3 collections out in the new year. So there's lots. But I'm looking at the cruise for what's next year? 2023? For 2024. Is that right? Am I wrong? Right? I don't even know what my name is half the time. I'm looking for Greece. So we're looking at a date in Greece. And then I'm going to try to also add a Caribbean one that is a little bit less expensive. Question, is the gold gel plate paper part of the printmaker kit? The ready-made backgrounds are not, Lee. They are not part of the kit. Because here's the whole thing, right? Already, you look at the price of my kits, okay? Christmas kit, the value of the product in Evergreen and Holly is $240 Canadian. I way overshopped that one. I put way too much product in that kit, and it costs $198. So you think it takes me alone probably 40 hours to create the classes and to write the instructions. It's probably 40 hours. You don't pay for any of that, right? I know a lot of you will buy access only because you 100% are supporting the independents. I love it. Like I said, yum, yum, yum. Lots of pieces of the pie. So whatever you're going to do, there will be access only for both of those classes, closer to. Any other questions? But question, when will you make it to the US? Oh, I'm going to be at next year, I think, is in person. Do you know three craft chicks? So I am teaching virtually with them in November. And then I am going to be at least next summer. So I don't know if Michelle is here, but yes, I'm going to be there. 3 scrap chicks will be my only US date next year. So question, are the black and white chipboard shapes in the kit? If you go on vickyboutin.com, I listed everything that's in the kit. Everything that's in the kit is listed right in the description. Here's another thing, friends. When you're ordering these things, make sure you read the description, because sometimes there are instructions like you can't add anything else. These kits, Evergreen and Holly, the kit is 6.5 pounds. 6.5 pounds. There's no room in that box for anything. To fit the cards in there is almost impossible. I had to totally Tetris the boxes. So just to give you an idea, it's super, super tough. When am I coming to Nova Scotia? Hopefully soon, Irene. I really would like to come out and do a class at my stamping studio. I miss my friends in down east. So hopefully I have to get on and start talking to them. I actually want to, Leanne, if you're out there, I'm going to reach out. You know what I would like to do prior to Christmas is, because I have lots of Christmas kits, see if I can't find a store that we could find 50 people to do an in-person with a Christmas class. So I know if you bought the kits, it will be online, but I'm going to reach out and see if we can't drum together people who want to do a weekend event with me this year. If we can make it happen, I might do it. So be watching that. When are you coming to Jim and Lisa's? Oh, hopefully soon, right? With the scrapbooking cards, I hope we get to do some in-person events next year. I love that. So I'm missing stuff, right? I want to meet you in person. I want to meet you too, Irene. And I am exactly like this. What is access only? Penny, access only is if for my friends who say live in Ireland, or you've bought everything already. Maybe you went on and you bought it as a pre-order and you have all the things. I do access only that is like 40 Canadian, and you get access to the whole weekend, but no kit. So that's access only. So if you are like, I buy everything from my favorite scrapbook store. Sorry, Vicki, I'm not buying your kit because I like to support them. I love it, right? Lots of pieces of the pie. Num, num, num. Then you can buy access only and still partake in the weekend, but with your own supplies. That's access only. Look at Amherst at Buffalo Stamps and stuff. Samantha, do you know that's only 40 minutes from me? I need to go and see her. I would love that. I haven't been over in so long. Leanne. Yeah, find Leanne. Let's see if we can throw something together and we can put an email out if there's enough interest, because I haven't done that in a long time. So that would be a fun one, right? Do the Christmas kit live. So the 3 classes I could teach live. So I love it. So any other questions, friends? Yeah, if anybody who's in Australia who wants that last space, get in touch with Michelle right away, because that won't last long, right? There was quite a list. It's where, yeah, so an access only doesn't open up until right before the class, right? Because I need to try to sell through my kits first, so I don't do the access only until right before. I miss Nav. You know what? So here's an idea I have as well, Renee. I want to do some Vicki Boutin events. So mixed media and a whole bunch. I totally want to do one at Nav Center. I want to do a Vicki Boutin weekend. So I need to start planning that. I want to do one there. And then I want to do a Vicki Boutin weekend here in Southern Ontario, in Niagara Falls, Niagara on the Lake. So I need to start planning that, because it's probably going to be like a 2 years out kind of thing that we can plan. But I love that the Nav Center is so big, and that we could go in there, right, and have like a fabulous mixed media crafting weekend. So we're going to do the things, all of the things. Any other questions, friends? It's tough, guys. Like, oh, yes. Hi, Sunshine. How are you, Shine? So good to see you. What other questions? How are you feeling after sharing your new baby with us? Oh, my goodness. Ellen, like, I love this. I love every single collection. Like, it's like as if I had 20 kids. Like, you love each one of them because they bring uniqueness and something special. But I might whisper to this kid, Print Shop, you're one of my favorites. I might say it because I just think that it can appeal to everybody, right? Print Shop will appeal to everyone. So like I said, if you're looking at, like, we did this pre-order, when are we looking at getting it? It will ship out because I have a cruise in there. I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks, right? So they'll be kitting it while I'm away. But then I have to go through the whole process of getting orders out. So I'm hoping it will ship at the end of October. Plus, cardstock is out of stock everywhere. So every cardstock color I picked for Print Shop is out of stock. So there's a whole bunch coming in at the end of September. So I have to wait for that then to ship from Utah to Buffalo and then to me. So there will be delays, and kitting all of that paper and all of these embellishments, because these kits are huge, takes us about a month. So it'll take us about a month to kit it. And then Rich and I will pack them. I will print off the shipping info and start shipping them. So, but the class is not going to be, I'm going to look at my calendar. What do you guys feel? Do you think for the class end of January or like the first week of February? Because that's what we did last year with what class was that? What with Fernwood? I forgot all about Fernwood, one of my other favorite children. So I don't know. What else? Your husband goes to Amherst for wings. That's not far from me at all. You live in Lewiston, Samantha. I was just in Lewiston. Valerie, our lovely friend, is in Lewiston. I was just there. Question. You're doing Crop and Create card weekend at the end of the month, right? I'm Team No Peak. I am Elizabeth. So when you open your box, when you have the reveal, there's a stamp set in there. And can I share a little peek? I'm going to share a little peek. So if you're doing that one, I don't think Catherine will mind too much. So are you ready? Because Vicki is a card maker now too. You ready? Just a little peek. Peek. So I will be teaching on the Friday night from Texas. So yes, I am doing, it's mixed media, and there's a lot of homework for that. The instructions I'm sending in tomorrow if you're doing Crop and Create card class. So yes, there's a lot of homework because cards are more labor intensive than anything else I've done. Did I miss? The Christmas class in Houston would be the best. Yeah. Wouldn't that be awesome? I'm going to be, do you know Sarah? I'm going to be in Houston for a week. So right before my cruise, the end of the month, I'm going to see my friend. And I'm staying in Houston I will be in Texas for a whole week. Maybe we need to plan, what is the Washi store? We should plan a meetup at the Washi store. What's it called? Somebody tell me. We could totally do a meet and greet plan at the Washi store I think it's in Houston or around that area. So let's get on that, right? Where's the Nav Center? It is, help me, I just forgot. It's outside Ottawa. What is that? I forget what that city's called. Question, have I missed the tag class or still to come? You have not missed it. One Vicki doing literally, remember I went to bed at 4 a.m. yesterday. So the tag class you haven't missed. I will be doing it on a Sunday. Just know it will happen. I just don't know when yet. So it will happen. I will do all of the things. Jim wants to know, what are those little people behind you? They're my friends, Jim. Remember butterfly or moth, like you told us? They're my friends, Jim. I talk to them. Look at Jim. Where is he? I didn't even look at the back of my hair, so I don't even know. Look at Jim. It's Willie Nelson, right? It's Willie Nelson, Jim. I hang out with my friends. When are you going to be in Washington at the 3 Craft Chicks? There's a big summer event, right? That's where I'm going to be, the big summer event. And I'm teaching online this November with Evergreen and Holly, a layout class. So if you are signed up for that one, I will be doing that one, and possibly the Christmas event next year with my new Christmas collection that we just started. Your kits are so gorgeous. Thank you so much, Shine. Sorry, going through. I'm missing question. Have you posted what's in the kit? Yes, Pam. It's on vickyboutin.com. If you go and look, it is in there and everything is listed that's in the kit. I just don't tell you exactly the papers because some of the things have to be secret. Hi, Stephanie. I can't wait to get my hands on this collection. Thank you. I know you're going to make amazing things with it. You're an amazing crafter. Cornwall. That's where Nav Center is, in Cornwall. It's really awesome for crafting events. This is definitely your favorite collection. Thank you. Do February. You guys all think February? They aren't scrapbook things. This is like your basement, you know, where you go and listen to music and you do darts. This is my, there's lots of crazy things that don't work with scrapbooking here. So February. So we'll do it the first weekend of February. I have to look at it. What date is that, Nat? What is the first weekend in February? There's no holidays or anything here. Okay, I'm going right to the end. Oh my goodness, I've missed lots of stuff. Got to go off to bed. See you later, Rosemary. Thank you. Where do you get the ink color list for the kit class? These aren't necessarily, I'll post this. So if you haven't already, on Facebook, there is a private group called the Vicki Boutin Creative Community. That's where it's at. You need to be a part of that, because anything, like if you want to chat with me or you want me to see something or I'm going to share something, it's always there because it's my group page, right? So I will post this later today. So at the beginning of the video, I listed all of them. I am going to test the Mariner one because it might be a better match, but it will be on there. How many kits do you plan on releasing next year? Three, Brenda. But we want to talk, remember, I want to do a new gel plate class. I would love to do mixed media basics. I would love to do a basics of scrapbooking class. Like there's a whole bunch that I want to do that are just like online. Online, you don't need a kit. I might sell a couple of things in my store. There's so many things, but until I can hire some help, I need another me, but one who is way more A-type than I am, who keeps me in line. There's so many things I'm planning. Lots of things are coming. I just need times, right? In Dallas, but could make a trip to Houston. Do you guys, what is that store called? Do you guys know? In Texas, that store that has the whole wall of, Little Craft Place. I need to reach out to Little Craft Place because we should do a meet and greet. We should all have, like I'll say, I'm going to be at Little Craft Place at this time while I'm there, and we should totally meet up. So if you are in Texas and you want to make a trip, I have to talk to my friend and we will make a plan for that. But wouldn't that be fun? Right? Yeah. First weekend in August, that's where I'm going to be at the 3 Craft Chicks event. So you're signed up for that. I'll be there, Vicki. We're going to meet and we're going to laugh because this is what you get in person. I will be hanging out with you the entire time. I am not one of those that I teach class and you never see me again. I will annoy the heck out of you because I will be with you the full time. Did I miss anything, friends? Because it is 10:30 my time. So let's see. Here's a silly question. If I'm watching on Facebook, is this the right Facebook page for? So that is my artist page. That's the public page. I have a private group that you can search. If Natalie's still here, she might put a link up. Samantha's on Facebook, Natalie, if you can. Is called the Vicki Boutin Creative Community Group. It's a group. So you ask to join, we add you, and that's where all of this, the VBoo crew, that's where we hang out. That is like our Arnold's, if you watched Happy Days, or that's where we hang out. So it's a great place to go and sign up. I should sign up for one so I can see you. Nicole, just book the flight and come and hang out with me. I'll put you to work and we'll have cocktails and go shopping and stuff, but just book the flight and come and hang out with me. You are welcome at my house anytime, my sweet friend. I'm so happy you understood that. I think that's what you were asking, right? Yes, I miss all of you. Like for every single one of you that we've met in person, and since COVID times, like I feel like the dark ages, I so miss the interaction, like when we're together, like more than you guys could ever know. So if we can plan some meet and greets that is just like hanging out and saying hi and chatting, I would love to do that. So classes are hard because it's a lot of work that goes in the back end of that, but we could do that. You should post a calendar of your events on Facebook. You would think, right, Roxanne? You would think. I'm going to, like, Natalie doesn't know it, but I think I'm going to hire Natalie is going to do, did you know, Natalie, because you want another job? We're going to get together, and there are things, she's so good and organized with that stuff that she totally could do that stuff with me. And she keeps me in line. Just so you know, Natalie, chop, chop, puts me to work. So that would be a lot of fun. You know, I'd put you to work. 100% I'd put you to work because Nicole is the other one, totally freaking organized. I'm not. Well, I can't be. That's how I look at it. There's just too many balls in the air. Any questions? Ask it again right now. So if I missed it, I don't want you to feel like I'm ignoring you. It's just there's a lot on here, right? It's in Spring, Texas. We will visit the day before the cruise on October 1st. That would be fun. Hi, Rye.
Come talk to me when you're done.
Why? What happened?
We're doing the hockey league, and I just want to tell you who's on the team, and also I need your help.
You just want my money. As my shirtless son with his big muscles walks down, he goes, come talk to me. I'm like, you just want my money. That's all my kids come to talk to me for is money. See you later, Glenda. So what are you saying? On the 1st you're going? See, don't forget, Kari, I have a class to teach on the Friday night for the card event. So when is the Niagara date? I don't have it yet. That's going to be a ton of work that I'm going to put my friend Valerie, who loves organizing that stuff. It is going to be a small event, and it is going to be a whole weekend when we do the Niagara one. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's going to, that one, when you find out about that one, you're going to want to sign up fast. That I think will sell out literally in an hour because it's going to be limited space, right? Question. Name of the store in Spring, Texas is called My Craft Place, right? My Craft Place. Help me, friends who live in Texas. Help me. But I won't be, Kari, what day did you say you're going there? The Niagara event will take us at least a year to plan, at least probably 2 years. We actually should probably get on that. I should get that started. Little Craft Place, and it's in Spring, Texas. Sarah? So I have to talk to my friend because I'm staying with her and she drives everywhere and she takes care of me because we're going to see Joanna and what's his name. We're going there for sure while I'm there because I love that. I just want Chip's cookie. If you've ever been to Magnolia in the bake shop, Chip's cookies, I dream of them. So even, sorry, Gina Livy, I will be eating one of those cookies. Magnolia, totally going. So that has to fit in there. And then we're going to plan a date though. So watch, I will post that on the Vicki Boutin Creative Community Group page the day that we're planning on going there, because I wanted to go see it anyway. I was supposed to teach a class there pre-COVID, and it didn't end up happening. So we will do a meet and greet. She doesn't know what's coming for her, so it'll be fun. Okay, anything else before I go? Do you ever come to Minnesota? It is hard to do in person now. I can reach way more people online. So when you see an in-person event, you want to make sure that you attend those events, or somehow if they have shopping available and you can't do the event, but you can come and shop, you could still see me. I used to do them in California all the time. I'll have to reach out to Ginger and see if I'm going to do another one of those. But no, in-person ones are tough, right? Because in person is whatever, 50 people, maybe 100. And online, really, we could have to infinity and beyond. So it makes it very hard now to do in-person events. So when you see it happen, and I love the cruises. The reason I love the cruise is because food and accommodation and entertainment is all built into the price. So we go and crop, but you can bring your spouse, your best friend, your kids, your whole family, and only one of you crops. Instead of going to the ice rink, you come in and you scrapbook with me. So cruises I will do till the end of time, until they won't let me come anymore, because it just works out the best, because everything's in your price. You don't have to, like I always say, there's no surprises there, right? It's all built right in, and you can pay for it for a year leading up, little bits per month. So I just find they're super cost effective. I love the cruising. So I will be doing those forever. Okay, sorry. I'm going to look. Any questions? An all-inclusive resort, but it'd be really hard to find, Marcia. It'd be hard to find. Like, that has to be somebody who, I'd need somebody who organizes it all, because I can't do it. Like, I'd need like a Natalie, like the people who help me, like the Nicoles, like somebody who arranges all of it, a travel agent. And then I just show up, because I don't have time to do that with designing product lines, marketing, packing, creating. It's a lot, right? Questions on the cruises. Are excursion in the price? They're not. But to be honest with you, Irene, if I go to the Caribbean, I don't even go on it. You can go on excursions if you want, but it's not mandatory. You can just get out and walk around the port and get back on the boat. So excursions are totally, if you feel like doing it. A lot now, because I've been to so many of these ports, I will just say you were on the cruise with me and there were like 5 of us. And I'm like, let's just go get a taxi and we'll just go for a ride. Like, you can find things, not the European ones. European, you have to book excursions. It's not like Caribbean cruises that you get off the boat and you have 50 million options. That's something I didn't know until I did the one out of Europe. But yeah, you don't even need to. Just go hang out on the boat, go walk around the port, go to the beach for a couple of hours. You're good. For sure, Dora, the cruises are great because you get group rates. So say you went and you're the only crafter in your group, but your husband wants to come, your son and his wife and his 4 kids, all of them get the group rate. Only one of you pays for the cruising part. So when I list those dates and I have to reach out to them so we can get on new dates. When you see it, just know you all can partake in the group rate, but only the one cruising pays the additional cropping kit fee. So if that is helpful, right? Yay! I think, right, we're done. I don't know if there's any other questions. So don't forget, giveaway. As soon as I'm done here, and it's the regular YouTube section, so comments underneath, go and post your comments for a chance to win a $190 gift certificate to my shop. So if you've already bought your kit, you just have a gift certificate for the next kit, or you can use it towards a class kit. So I'm going to be giving away one here on YouTube, but you have to comment what your favorite thing from this collection, or what you loved, or what you'd love to see. Just comment. Tell me something. Tell me what the weather's like, whatever you want. Just need to leave a comment. And then on Facebook at any point, just actually not just any comment. Tell me what your favorite thing is from Print Shop. That makes it easier for me to sort through and randomly select a winner. And I will be posting those winners on next Friday by 12 noon. But where are you going to find out who won? You need to come back to these two live sessions. It will be in the comments section. I will put winner is giveaway closed. Okay. And then you'll reach out to me at vickyboutinKits@gmail.com, which will be posted. And then I will make sure you're set up in my shop at vickyboutin.com, and I'll send you a gift certificate. And then you can either buy the kit or use it for whatever. Fill your cart with all of the things I still have to add to the store. So thank you so much. If you want to partake in my weekend event, it's up on vickyboutin.com. If you have any questions, you can email me at that email. But otherwise, thank you so much. And as always, huge thank you to Natalie for putting all the links up and always just being an awesome sidekick. And from our other design team member and good friend, Nicole, for being here as well. Because this is late for you, right? But I think you're off this week. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, let me know. What if we're not available on Friday night? It's not live, right? It's just posted there. That's when the contest or giveaway closes, is Friday. It will be there until the cows come home. It's up to you if you're the winner to reach out to me. I will not be contacting the winner. If the winner doesn't reach out, it just goes away. So all I'm saying is I will post it on there. And then if you see your name, you know to reach out to me and claim your prize. Okay. Yay. Thanks so much, friends. So don't forget, on Facebook in the regular comment section, say favorite thing and tell me what it is. On YouTube, as soon as I say bye and end this live, go onto the regular comment section and put favorite thing and tell me what it is. So thanks so much. As always, you guys are huge support. If it wasn't for you, I could never do these collections. So I love to get the feedback and hear what you guys love, what you love to see, what your favorite things are. Super helpful when I move forward and make the next one. There will not be a Friday Night Live tomorrow because I'm heading over to the Finger Lakes to see my friend Kari and her husband. We're going to hang out and have a great weekend. And then the rest of the US kits will go out on Monday for Evergreen and Holly. Okay, so if you still want in on the Evergreen and Holly weekend, I'll be shipping on Monday, but I'll ship right up until the class date for that. So if you're like, I gotta wait till I have some extra cash, they'll still be there till the kits are gone as well for that one. So thank you so much, friends. Have a wonderful evening, and we will see you next week. See you later, guys. Bye, friends.